Villain here. Let's see who's making their way to the ring.
Yes, you are correct.
Heels, pops, and chair shots. Get it right.
Pretty chubby flaco, dímelo mi gente.
Hey, fuego. Fuego fire. Fire, please, because it's fucking cold.
You cold out here?
Fuego frío.
Merry fucking Christmas.
Hey.
What's up, yo?
Hey. Bah, humbug.
Happy holidays.
Listen, we're gonna start this show with a little cheers to the holidays.
Oh, yes.
As we're coming up, we're
Have some
gonna
holiday cheer.
so cheers to you and yours and all the shit you do and everybody.
Cheers
you
to all
do
the hot
with.
mommies out there.
It's gonna be a good year. Hopefully next year is better for us at least. I mean, good luck with your life. Two-time award winner, Grammy nominated. What?
Grammy.
Damn. I mean, we've done.
No, my
pretty well.
Grammy was like, oye,
I nominate you. I nominate you.
Ustedes tan perfecto.
Mi abuela dijo que fuimos nominados. What's up, WWE Español?
My abuela don't talk to me, so.
Oh, we're going to start our own network now.
We're gonna go.
God bless.
Pero, ¿por qué tú quieres ir muda?
Oh, shit.
The weekend was hot. It had plenty of fire. That she did. And into the fire.
How was
Let me tell you. It opened up with a bang because my boy Anderson was disrespected.
Not Mr. Kennedy?
No, he was only introduced one time.
Love Anderson.
So my question to you before we even jump into that fucking phenomenal match, right? Were you not perplexed? Were you not confused?
I am now.
We had them come out from the top.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
And we must point out, ladies and gentlemen, that it seems that maybe, just maybe, for pay-per-views, we will get entrance music.
Oh, yeah.
Because everybody had an entrance music on this card.
I didn't notice that tonight. Now that you said it.
Of course, because I am a higher superior being, and I watch wrestling to another degree. This is why you have me on here. This is why since day one.
But was it 3 degrees? The third degree.
Yes, that was
national champion. I thought that was amazing. He's
the
ridiculous.
McGrovian Black.
I think he pissed off Coco Cabana with that whole promo.
Shit.
No lie, Coco Cabana was fucking pissed. He was like, "This mother, like really third degree." But not to dismiss the Eli Drake and Ken Anderson.
No doubt.
Yo, I am becoming more and more of a fan of Eli Drake as the week goes on. Ricochet.
I haven't heard that one interview.
Yo, no, most definitely. And then Mike Work did it.
Yeah,
Mike Work did it for me.
Especially, we'll talk about it when we get to Tuesday and whatnot. But yo,
okay,
match.
Let's settle something. Because y'all didn't answer me in the chat, man. The group chat.
Bro,
The private group chat, But
we have a life too.
I'm gonna ask it right here then, because y'all can't run away now, motherfucker.
What?
Who got the better boots? TJP or Eli Drake?
Jeff Hardy.
Them shits is dope. They from they inspired by the Jordan 11s. Come on, guys.
So
you expected to know.
You here looking at these
I'm not a
boys'
sneakerhead, so.
Are you here looking at the feet, bro?
We're gonna fight to the death.
You here looking at the feet, bro?
All right, Shane McMahon.
You got a foot fetish?
Fuck out of here.
I'm just all head.
But yeah,
You're
definitely
all
dope
head.
kicks though.
That's all.
We saw TJP's up close and personal at MLW.
PCF is all head.
Shout out to
That
the Opera
shit
Cup.
We'll definitely get to that because that shit was on fire this weekend too.
Oh, absolutely.
What else happened? Yo, Thunder Rosa. Shout out to
shout
Thunder
out to
Rosa.
Thunder Rosa.
Hey,
Yo,
big things
Thunder
coming
Rosa.
soon. Big things coming soon.
I love the way she came out and fucking made everybody get up.
Yeah.
Or am I talking about Tuesday? Am I fucking
Nah, you fucked up. That was definitely Tuesday.
Yeah, but she
You piece
debuted
of
with
shit.
who?
Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Melina.
T Steel. Out here, Boricua in the house. Another NWA. Jesus Christ.
Yo.
Another NWA Latina.
This guy was to say NJCU.
She hit him with the Cardi B.
Oh,
at the end,
man.
too.
Yeah, she did the...
Yeah, all that stuff.
And she had a dope match.
That stuff.
Dope match.
That stuff, those things.
You know what wasn't too dope, though?
Gibson and Morton, because, why are they still wrestling?
Fuck it.
Yo,
they get pops, though?
But they could work. They could work. They can make it work, bro.
It's crazy.
They look better than Undertaker.
I'm not knocking them. Yo, they fucking wrestle more than I do, man.
Yo,
what the fuck?
No, they do.
But God damn.
They stick to what they can do, right? And it doesn't look bad.
They're fun.
It's
just a fun,
they look
quick
better
little...
than Undertaker.
Great point.
Wow. Yo, maybe this is the way to go for older wrestlers to put them in tag teams so that they don't have to go full time, right? You're sharing the
Kane and Undertaker. That's how he ends his legacy.
Just the fucking man and the Chancellor and shit.
They're still brothers this time of year, right?
It's like a
brothers.
political warfare.
Political warfare. That's gonna be the tag team name.
Apparently.
Undertaker's got to run for like
But I still love those tag team belts.
student
though.
council or something.
I
Yeah,
love
those
them.
tag
Them
belts
shits
are
are
sick.
beautiful. The same ones, but they're beautiful. With that eagle on there.
How about question mark?
How about the TV title?
It's Josephus.
The TV title.
TV title. That's Stu Bennett, who did a phenomenal job throughout the entire.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
man.
but good news since he's gotten here, right?
All good news. It was a very nice replacement,
Okay.
and I love his experience, the psychology that he puts behind the commentary. Oh, excellent job so far.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Oh, and
He's
then,
pretty good.
And he got the honor to debut the NWA television title.
It's really interesting because well placed sound, might add. It was interesting
That's
to
pretty
see.
chubby Flacco,
It's
my
a
dude.
TV title on YouTube. I'm not mad at it. Just
Hey,
interesting observation. Is
But-
the TV title outdated? Should we just fucking name it something else?
they still have the 10 pounds of gold, bro. They're not gonna.
If they do with
part
the
of their
internet champion, does
No, that belongs
does
to
Zack
Zack Ryder.
Yeah, does Zack Ryder have to come and defend it?
I think so.
he must, and it's no. That's it.
I'm sure he wouldn't mind at this point. He's doing something.
That's true.
Allison K and ODB.
Oh man, she's tremendous.
ODB with the surprise.
Yeah,
Still have it.
she was
Especially-
just on Impact.
Exactly. I didn't think that would be a thing, but hey, listen,
Oh, go for it.
we have the freedom to go where we like.
She's trying to raise money for that food truck, bro.
That's right. She got the home food truck. Shout out to the Crockpot food truck. I don't know if that's the name of the food truck, but I know she uses Crockpots.
Hey.
Bam. You know what,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen? Guess what? In a couple days, you have a Merry, Merry Christmas. And if you need to get a gift for any family member, any friend, or someone you despise, please think about getting either an Instant Pot or a Crock Pot.
Or
You're welcome.
you could go to Pro Wrestling Tees and get one of the bad guys, HPC Pop Tees.
Right here.
They're only
Va a salir aquí,
$19.99.
mira.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yes, just like I give your mom.
Hey.
Oh wow.
Now they're not going to buy it.
10 pounds of that.
You
How
might
about some?
find one in your mom's dresser. I'm just saying.
Speaking of 10 pounds,
You want to be the second coolest person in your house?
We won 2 awards. We're 2-time award-winning podcast.
This is why, right here.
all the way to them, though.
Better promo than Nick Aldis.
Nick-
That's what Vic always says.
Yo.
we had a nice little match.
I've
the
been
match
nice to him.
Match
since-
is really nice.
Unfortunately, it wasn't the ending that I was expecting.
No.
James
Because we
Storm.
thought our boy, James Storm. I mean, we had a barrel jack on the line,
Woof.
But he ain't lying, though.
but he didn't win.
He ain't
so-
lying. He ain't the only one saying it. It's a conspiracy back there.
We got you in a bottle, though.
The
We'll get
locker
you a bottle.
Oh, absolutely.
Bottle Jack
no
on
barrel.
us, baby. But no barrel. Yo.
But no barrel.
Barrel's not in the budget. I'm sorry.
Barrels for winners,
bad.
bro.
I'm sorry.
We'll get there, though. We'll get there.
No, fuck him up. I will throw that under the bus.
Nah, we know.
James
we got,
Storm, I'm
listen,
tweeting you
listen,
right
listen,
now.
Listen, we know for a fact that when Camille put her tongue in his ear,
What?
Whoa.
right?
what
Hey,
happened.
if you listen to the interview, that's what he
Where
said.
are your pants?
He made him lose, right? She came
What?
out and fucked his whole shit up.
He
Yeah,
made
that's
him.
what it was.
He made him loose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Your pets?
Yeah. And he lost the match, too.
Oh,
yeah, unfortunately.
JP's actually wearing shorts.
Wow.
We
It's
end the
winter,
evening
motherfucker.
with some wild things.
Oh, did you?
Evil, villainous things. Marty Skrull debuts for NWA. And responds to Nick Aldis' challenge. How do you feel about that, guys?
Dope.
Yeah?
Unexpected. Did not see
Yes.
it coming.
Pop like a
Didn't even have to
fucking
open
mark.
his umbrella. It was amazing.
Dope. You were exactly. Did not see it coming. There was no
yeah, that's
way.
what I said, bro.
I know. And that's.
I'm coming for everybody's neck tonight.
Shit, my neck is on my. Yo, all right. So TLC, however, was not quite as
Talking about necks.
eventful. Did you enjoy TLC?
It was dope.
It was a
It was
pretty
dope.
good call.
I had an issue with the end. I don't know why they didn't just end it with Rusev. They put so much hype into and
It
effort
was
into
going to be a terrible
Rusev.
match.
But
Yo,
then
that-
they ended it with the TLC, which was not bad either. But I don't know, man. It
That
didn't feel like the right ending.
woman's tag team match was slop.
It was.
Yo, well, Kyrie Sane had gotten a concussion.
Yo, poor thing, man.
And if you rewatch, right, there's a lot of times where like Becky like rolls her under the ring.
Yeah.
And she's like trying to protect her.
Not only that, Charlotte Flair also was shooing away the camera at one point.
Yeah.
But it was weird. But it was Asuka that was on the other end.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that was all about.
Maybe they were trying to tell her. They were like, "Yo, Kyrie's fucked up. We're gonna change the match.
Yo, your partner say.
Ah, you fucked that up.
You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up.
Oh yeah.
But listen,
well, we'll talk about that.
Listen, but it was the first women's TLC match, so tag match, right? So we gotta give it a chance.
Yeah,
you know, the first Royal Rumble was sloppy too.
What did we think about Black and Murphy, yo?
Yo, match of the night.
Match of the
Yo,
night.
Match of the night.
And
Banger.
of course, it came after Selena and Andrade's.
The slingshot effect.
Yo, Reddit feels you though.
Huh?
Reddit feels you though. I put it up on Reddit. You know, they was like, yeah.
They agreed?
Yeah, you're right.
I know.
You're
I
right.
speak the truth.
Yeah,
I
fuck
told ya.
Yeah.
I don't come on here
All those
and
people-
spew these lies.
all those people
I
are-
speak the truth.
Shout out to Reddit.
I'm the most
Check us out.
objective,
Fuck 'em.
subjective, unfective person you're like.
Infected. Today, Junior.
That's right.
Listen.
Open challenge for the. I mean, yo, I like what they're doing here with the build. Like, it was a slow start. I wouldn't have started at the fucking pay-per-view, but
Yo, the KFC
right?
table. The KFC table.
Yeah, that's what that tells you the type of match it was, bro. They decided to put fans,
Piss
and
break.
fucking actors,
They should have put Kurt
yes,
Angle dressed
we
up
know
as
it's
Colonel
actors.
Sanders.
but it's like
It's
really?
true.
They were eating chicken and gravy.
How about I thought Bray Wyatt versus The Miz.
I didn't want him to do this.
Well, the
though.
most exciting part was that he was Bray Wyatt, and now he doesn't have to lose as the Fiend, right?
That
he
saves
can
it,
lose as
right?
Bray Wyatt,
That
right?
saves it, right?
So, and it was fine. It was what it was.
You
I mean,
think
did
he'll-
we take
he'll-
this seriously with the Miz? Did we really think there was going to be an angle that was going to last beyond that?
No, not that, but like, I don't. They did this with Finn Balor, like, and how quickly did that die out?
Yeah, as soon as he got hurt.
Yeah.
Please stay healthy.
The
dog.
night that he won the championship. That's when it ended.
It's a business of opportunity and perfect timing and reliability is the number one thing. And
Yeah.
he got hurt at the fucking most worst time, bro. And it's so unfortunate. He couldn't get his shine back until now. Because he's shining in NXT right now.
Hold it down.
The Prince is back, ladies and
We gonna
gentlemen.
get there.
In case you missed royalty himself.
Fucking get there.
Oh, he's back.
And
folks.
speaking about being back, the American Dragon, Daniel Bryan.
Hey,
We got him back. On
No
Sunday
te
night.
hablan de Naranja Cassidy.
Yo, right?
Naranja Cassidy.
What if you put some shades and some gel on him?
Ñañita Cassidy?
All I know, there must be something
And a
to this
Canadian
vegan
tuxedo.
life, folks, because he looks younger. I don't know how it was
That
possible.
shit is nuts.
He looks younger.
Benjamin Button syndrome.
That was my favorite
My
part, right?
God.
Like fucking Daniel Bryan coming in.
Yeah, that was
I
nice.
was
Shout out
hyped.
to
It
as-
made the match. You know, there was a reason behind it. I guess.
He was
So
having-
does the Fiend make you revert back to your former self? Like Seth Rollins became a heel, turned into a bad guy, his old self.
Finn Balor's a heel?
Finn Balor.
Ooh, we just unveiled some.
We
This
help
shit-
you out here.
This shit
folks.
gets deep.
We
Right.
help.
I
you.
changed you.
Listen.
I'm inside of you.
Listen, Vince.
Literally.
Vince
Inside
Bray.
of you.
Vince Bray. You can take that idea and run with it. It's okay. HPC. Heels, props, and chair shots. We'll give you that one for free.
Whoa.
You know, because JoJo's half Dominican. You're welcome. Woo! That's all I'm saying.
How we feel about the Kabuki?
Shout out to
Warriors?
Nash.
What?
The
I gotta-
Kabuki Warriors.
I gotta breathe between that fucking name because I fucked that shit up.
Listen,
You
I'm
What
gonna
you say,
liability
hibachi?
right
You said
there.
hibachi warriors?
Listen,
I said
I'm a-
Kabuki Warriors.
Kabuchi.
I'm full,
Kabuki.
thank
Oh, kabucho.
You guys
Listen.
are pieces of shit.
Pieces of garbage. Your
Jesus
human intestines.
Fucking-
Listen,
Listen, shillings.
it was a dope match.
Yes.
It was a little sloppy, I guess, from what I hear.
Sloppy Joe.
I will
Joe?
say this: Kyrie Zane is a tough motherfucker, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah, man.
Yo, she was being bumped when she got power bombed through the table by fucking Charlotte. I thought that was like a receipt. Straight up, the way it looked, like it didn't look like she was expecting it, and
Yo, but you saw how she struggled to get her up for that power bomb?
that's what I'm
Yo,
saying.
she was her lifeless little body. was just
Yo,
like-
Charlotte really put it through a fucking power bomb, like with a concussion though.
So,
If
she
she
didn't
weighs,
know.
if she weighs $105,
Yo, she
So
didn't
come
know
on.
this, yo.
They managed to retain, and with that said, I guess we can go right into this cardio, right?
Oh, you
Because
gotta run those
first thing
Oh.
right off the bat, man, yo, that concussion, man. She's already been pulled off events.
Yep, she's out for
So
everything.
here we go.
After Christmas, right?
For the rest of the year. You know how long that is? A week.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, maybe. But I mean, still, like that's you know, you don't want to get hurt, right?
I hope not.
I guess.
Now's a shitty time to get hurt, I guess. But
of course it's a shitty time. You just retained.
Yeah, they had plans on they're gonna do a steel
Now
cage
we have
match.
Asuka going around asking for fucking translations on her own.
They already had to
I'm pretty sure we'll
Madison Square Garden.
I'm pretty sure we'll get Kyrie back for the Rumble.
The New Day, ladies and gentlemen.
Shirai jumps up. I mean, that's fucked up. But
Well, they have a thing, right?
They do.
Weren't
They
Io
do.
Shirai and Kyrie saying like
they do.
They were
friends.
the Kabucho Warriors.
Ones we can depend on.
Friends.
Kofi Kingston and his
Speaking of
friends.
friends, yes.
He wants to stay with his friends.
The New Day and the new contract and the Street Profits
And
also.
the new salary.
Yeah, 5-year deals for
That's
the New Day.
right.
That's dope.
Yo, that's crazy.
Solidifying
For the
tag team
former
division.
world heavyweight.
So for the next 5 years, we got the New Day.
I guess so. The
Another
tag team
5 years?
For the next 5 years, we have
stays
Kofi.
Stable or does it get better?
We have Kofi for the next 5 years. Remember?
No, all three.
Oh, all three?
Yeah, all
sir?
three. All three. All
Oh.
three.
Yeah.
All three.
Well, we can't say
New
that we
Day.
have the New Day. What I'm saying is we have Kofi, Big E, Xavier Woods.
Right.
Because Xavier Woods
Which
is
is
be a
the New Day.
phenomenal. No, but I'm saying like they're not gonna stay together forever.
But that's the New Day.
No,
Like,
but they
heel
didn't
turn
sign as the
coming.
New
But,
Day.
like,
They
they're-
signed individual
But
contracts
they're the New Day.
that extended for 5
yes,
years.
but
But that's who the New Day is.
yes, but they're
It's
gonna break
the
up.
three of those guys.
But
But
what
those
about-
three.
You know the three
What
amigos?
about
Yeah,
the
they're gonna
Street
split up.
Profits? They also
They signed as well.
extended for 5.
Of course
They
that's
don't know
smart.
how long, but they usually been doing it for 5 years. Well, usually.
Fuck yeah! If WWE gives me a contract, I'm
They're
for
smart.
life. I'm a lifer.
Speaking about new contracts, yo, Sin Cara.
You know why they smart? Because they're the one dudes that you can tell that they give them a little bit of freedom. They get creative.
Well,
I feel you.
not for Sin Cara. He had to get a
No.
little creative
Sin
to
Cara-
change his name.
Well, he did get creative. He calls himself now Cinta de Oro.
Cinta de oro, píntame la cara, mami.
Yo,
Wow.
tribute to one of his mentors, I guess, that passed in
Yeah.
2016. That's pretty dope.
He
He
posted
moved
up
on
that
quickly.
picture on Twitter with the original Cinta de Oro's kids, right?
Nice.
Yeah, and it's like a sign of approval.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That was dope.
Speaking about approval,
A what?
approval.
This
Approval?
one needs
Approval.
approval. All right.
CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You know who didn't approve?
Who?
Stone Cold.
What?
Where's the proper 12? Yo, that bottle never makes its way
Yo,
back here.
So the reality
Bunch
is
of
right now.
babysitters.
Hold the fuck up. Nobody gave me this.
This is weeks ago, motherfucker.
weeks
Weeks
ago,
ago.
Which hand did you place it on?
No, I'll put it right here.
Oh,
Yeah, grab
okay.
it.
So it was standing there the whole time.
It was just
Listen,
there waiting for you.
the reality is that I feel like CM Punk is a thirsty motherfucker right now.
Dancing.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's just out here calling out multiple people. Ain't nobody want to match with him.
Yeah,
But
he
isn't it-
reaching. yo.
Seth Rollins
it-
was begging for a
That-
match with him. What are you
and that's
talking
exactly what I was saying. Yo,
And
so
nobody wanted to see that.
CM Punk is a hypocrite.
I
CM
think
Punk
he
comes-
wants to fight who he wants to fight and come back for the reasons that he wants to come back for. And maybe it's not. Maybe it's still the bridge is not mended yet. You know?
Is that the payoff, though? CM Punk versus Stone Cold? Is that
No.
the payoff?
Nah,
I think-
Stone Cold's not doing
I
it.
think we're gonna see Seth versus CM Punk at Mania.
I want to believe we
I'm
have
pretty
better
sure.
chance seeing Austin Punk before we see Seth.
No, Austin.
no.
Austin should never ever wrestle again.
Bro,
Yo, do
you'll
not
probably
wrestle.
see all. You'll probably.
Do not wrestle. Do
You'll-
not wrestle. Do not wrestle. Stone Cold. Don't ruin this for me.
Don't Ric Flair this shit, bro.
Yo, for
You think-
real.
I don't think he's like that right now.
Yo, I know he's not, but I don't
You
want
seen
to.
the Skull Mountain?
I've seen
Broke Champ?
all my heroes die. I don't want to see.
Here comes another one.
I don't
All my
want
friends are
to
dead.
see. Yo, Stone Cold
Yo,
be
so what-
stiff in the
okay,
ring.
so
like,
what-
I don't even want to fucking.
So what if we get a tag match? Kevin Owens and Stone Cold in
No!
Saudi Arabia.
All right, now no,
Because you know that
No.
it's gonna happen in
No.
Saudi Arabia.
versus
No,
Shane
no.
McMahon
That's what's gonna happen. You're
No,
right.
wait,
I'm
wait,
so sorry.
Wait,
no.
wait.
and Baron Corbin?
Wait. What if in a
what
couple
a
of years?
shitbag.
What if in a couple of years Kevin Owens versus Stone Cold?
In a couple of years.
Yo, what is
Austin
the
will only be 70 by then.
But
I see now, right?
I mean,
What's in your cup? Like, what, yo, like Stone Cold has been out of the game for mad long,
for a reason.
and for a reason.
16
I
years
love
to
He's
be
the
not
guy.
Goldberg. He's not Goldberg. Goldberg has something to prove. You know,
Yo.
if you watch the Broken Skull sessions, Goldberg spoke about the fact that, you know, he wanted his family he has right now, his kid, his wife. They didn't meet him. They didn't get to know him as a wrestler. It was just past the time he stopped
And what an
wrestling.
accomplishment, man.
And he
That's
wanted
dope.
to give him a little taste, and he had the opportunity. He said, why not? You know what I mean? But the reality is, he was very honest about how he was as a wrestler. And they talked about the fact that they hated being fucking confused by one another. So every time they went into the airport, Goldberg was called Stone Cold. Stone Cold was called Goldberg. You know what I mean? That shit must
That's
have.
how
There were
it is.
polarizing figures in the fucking industry in the Attitude Era. That makes sense.
That's how it is.
So Stone Cold not getting in the ring, bro.
Nah. Especially after that conversation.
Yeah.
I think especially because of it. Because you like, there's regret in Goldberg. Like, Goldberg knew that Saudi Arabia was trash.
But and then does
He got hurt. Like, the dude got hurt. He got a fucking concussion. That sucks.
Yep.
So everything looked like shit after that. But he knows that that's the last match that he's ever gonna have. Like, damn, dog. Like,
No, he had his last match against Ziggler.
now Ziggler.
Yeah. Bret Hart said the same thing, right?
Oh.
Damn. So, the villain. Speaking of villains.
Smooth like sandpaper.
So talk sports. Ask Cody. Talk sports, asshole. Talk sports. Ask Cody about
Hablando de deportes.
Luke Harper and Marty Scurll.
Hey,
We technically have to
little
say a few
pillo.
words in Spanish to be shit be called bilingual.
Bang. We trying to get that.
Tómese
word-
Pepsi. Cállate la boca.
Pactame.
Best Spaniel. Best Spaniel.
Larry Over.
Podcast.
Barbarican.
Yeah. So he says, don't take it with a grain of salt, man. He's having fun right now. Marty Scurll's just enjoying the ambiance of being a free agent in the pro wrestling world. And what a time he might have because he's going to NWA. Where does he go after? Where do we go next?
I think
AEW.
Impact. Woo! I say
Oh!
MLW.
By the way.
Aha.
D-Way.
Speaking of Impact,
D-Way.
you know who's going to be making an impact on their own?
Chris Bay.
Killer Cross has been granted his release
Really?
from Impact.
Bye-bye.
Hey.
¿Para dónde ese tigre se va?
If he hasn't signed to WWE already, like, come on, like Scarlett.
He's got to
like,
follow the smoke show.
He's gonna be in NXT, right?
Yeah, like they're gonna put right, like what's the
Rumble
alternative?
weekend, right?
Your name can't be Killer Cross and allow your girl to be at NXT.
Persínate, papi.
But that'll be dope. I like his character. I like his work. It'd be interesting to see how he be using NXT. All right.
I hope that they let him keep his character. Like, that's what made him popular. Like, that's what they gotta realize, right? Like, so WWE treats you like an actor, right? Like, you're pretty much an actor playing a role, right? But they think like roles are interchangeable. But if you're already famous, come and play the role you're famous for playing,
Of course.
right? Like, that's where the money is. Like, nobody wants to see EC3 doing other shit.
Nope.
Right? Bring him in as the fucking 1%er. Like, bring him in as fucking,
But they also want to own the name.
yo, whatever, dog. You signed him, right? You signed the guy because somewhere else he was doing his thing.
Yeah,
And
not
then
every,
somebody impeached it. That's all.
not.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Hey.
Rises to the top.
Speaking of the United States,
I want to wish a happy
there's a
birthday
rumor.
to my cousin Mimi.
Hey,
Happy
shout out to
birthday.
Mimi.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mimi.
And happy birthday to Mama Savage.
Hey.
That will be happening in the next hour or so.
La salvajita.
Hey,
I am
love
me
you, baby.
because of you.
La salvaje.
That's one mom that I treat with respect.
There you go.
Claro. But speaking of the United States, rumors have it
Yeah, she came at 13.
the debut of the new United States Championship.
Wait, what?
To the United States,
Whoa!
Moving on, the United States champion.
Two-time
No, I
award-winning
finished. I
podcast
finished.
champion.
We done.
I think it's about time. The U.S. Championship. I hate that the WWE championships don't look like they belong together.
Yeah.
The women's titles look nothing like the men's tag
No.
titles. Don't look nothing like the.
What do you want, continuity?
Yes, motherfucker. That's exactly- look at that. Yo, the NXT UK is the perfect example of how to do it.
Yeah. Those are beautiful titles.
They're all like, there's a
Beautiful
lineage.
titles.
Like, you could tell, like, they're from the same company. Like,
Yeah.
yo, the WWE tag titles don't belong anywhere.
Nah. It's like they picked out the material at the 99
And then look at the women's tag title. ¿Qué es eso?
That shit's dope,
I
though.
mean,
They're dope.
I like them, but
They're
like,
dope.
if
But
you
they don't
put 'em
resemble
next-
nothing.
They don't look like shit.
But they're white. They match the women's championship.
The white. Oh, they
Oh,
they
right, all the
fucking.
women's
Nobody
belts
else
are
has a
white,
white
right?
belt.
No, all the women's.
All the women's belts
Just
are
the
white.
women's belts
Dog.
are white.
Why?
But it looks nothing
Well,
like
Becky's is
anything
not.
else. There's no similar
Yeah.
pattern. There's
Yeah, no,
no
yeah,
like.
it's excellent. It looks like NXT.
Yeah,
though.
it's just.
Look at the new IC belt.
Yeah.
Ah, don't remind.
Oh,
Caca
I
sandwich.
forgot, yo,
I like that
forgot.
shit,
Well, it could be
Caca
better.
sandwich.
But it would look better in the white, though, I will say.
Yeah,
It
are
would
you
look better
alright?
in the white.
Where are your pants, though?
My pants are always
Speaking
off,
of things
on
that
the
don't
floor,
belong.
ready to go, ready to blow.
Did you
You
tuck?
gotta go
Did you
in
tuck?
reverse.
Did you tuck in Little Savage?
And remind people,
That's what she said.
just for a quick second, let's just remind people of the travesty that conspired on Friday before the past pay-per-views this weekend. We had an episode of that.
We got to get all the other sounds on the soundboard. It just
as quick as we played that, SmackDown was over, and they ridiculed us with a tag team main event that made no sense. Shinsuke and Cesaro versus Heavy Machine.
Next.
listen.
Oh. So Raw ratings are down 4.5% this week. 4K.
I am overall just WWE. Like I don't even feel like talking about SmackDown or Raw specifically because these are all throwaway shows.
Unfortunately,
the end of the year is usually like just trash bag. Like
we got a U.S. title.
Yo, we got a
going.
1-hour gauntlet match for nothing.
Nah. You got it to set up Andrade versus Carrillo, and that's gonna probably happen next week.
Not only that, but also the Selena break from Andrade, right?
Right.
But was it really worth those two matches? Like, are you? This is the feud you're gonna use for that? I don't know. I mean, they say Vinnie Mac has a crush on Carrillo. He's the guy they pushing. I mean, the most exciting part of Raw, honestly, was Diana Peruzzi.
Hey, good
Purrazzo.
call, right? Is this a call up or is this
know her
just a
name?
one-time thing?
I can't pronounce it.
Purrazzo.
Yo, Purazo. Tremendo Purazo.
Hey, but she made a debut against Asuka. It was a pretty dope match.
The
And she
drop.
came out, with confidence. Like, she owned it. Like, she's been there before. Like, she didn't show no shades of, like, rookiness.
This is my gripe with the Viking Raiders, right? Because you can do this. You have her debut, and it wasn't a squash match, right?
Stop.
It was a legitimate match. She pushed Asuka to the limit. It was enjoyable. You see some new talent that people haven't been exposed to go up against a veteran, right? And it was a spectacle, right?
She felt comfortable.
Why can't you do that with the Viking Raiders? Just enough talent to be able to do that shit.
All right, well, but give credit where credit is due. I like Seth Rollins.
Fuck it, Tigre.
Yo, they're doing something,
They are.
and he's a
He's
heel.
right now. He's spies right
You
now.
got AOP with him. They're
Yep.
doing something with them.
Yeah.
I'm
with
interested.
it.
He's got to face Rey Mysterio for the U.S. title next week.
I need him to
That's
bring
what
back
That's
that
what
highlight.
the promo was about, right?
I'm gonna start a hashtag.
That
Bring
rogue-
that highlight
nobody was
back.
doing
that
shit.
rogue streak.
But listen, the
that
reality
streak.
is he is not the only person that's going down the title, right? And we'll get to that on Tuesday. But you know,
How about everybody that the Fiend faces loses a level? They got to go revert back to their former selves.
They go to the
Daniel
River of Youth.
I'm just saying. They sound
Another
too-
How we feel
person
about that
in
main
the
event?
list.
Orton and
Another person
Styles.
on the
That was a good match.
That shit was dope.
Yeah, it was all right.
I feel like they should
It was a WrestleMania rematch.
Is there anything I haven't seen before? No.
No. Man.
I hate. They had this one spot right where like AJ faked the phenomenal forearm, and this dude hit the fake RKO, and he fucking like got tricked.
Yeah.
And then AJ Styles did it immediately thereafter, and then got tricked.
Word.
I hated that.
When
fucking
that
spot.
happened. But when that happened.
But when that happened, that's it.
Power.
Tuesday. The
El
thing
Martes.
that wrestling world.
El Martes. You know, I'm going to say I was pleasantly surprised on Tuesday because we saw Into the Fire, and I'm like, I'm on YouTube waiting for it to come up.
That's what she said.
And nothing came. It's 8:05. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I need my power.
Power starts at
Right.
6:05.
And
What's up with you, man?
And exactly.
Dude, 2 hours.
I forgot it was 6:05, and I didn't press refresh, and I was about 10 minutes late. But oh my, power! No, but I thought after the pay-per-view
This guy, bro,
there was
what's
some
wrong
time
with him?
off, maybe, right? There was some time off. But no, indeed, we were blessed with a wonderful episode of NWA Power.
Somebody's been drinking too many Flintstone
What's
vitamins.
up with you,
NWA
man?
Power.
You on that bubbly?
So
No, it's because when you have a phenomenal show on a weekly basis like this, you get excited. I mean, Stu Bennett being on the motherfucking card, I'm telling you, it is great. And the reality is, we saw a lot of talent this week. I saw a lot of things I've never seen in wrestling.
Yo,
Zicky Dice!
Who the fuck
Exactly.
is Zicky Dice?
I love Zicky
that
Dice.
is
Speaking of things I've never seen in
outlandish.
wrestling.
As a rip-off
just
Joey
cut us off
Ryan
like that.
fucking sleazeball.
That's
So it's great. It was
Andrew Dice Clay looking ass.
great.
I
Word.
loved all of
That's
it.
it's Supremo.
Hey, I'm down.
But
I'm with
The
it.
Outlandish.
I'm
The
still
outlandish.
getting over my boy Aaron Stevens and his
His third degree belt.
third degree national championship.
Third degree national
Of the third
champion.
degree. 1, 2, 3.
At that people.
Because, Colt Cabana couldn't get it right the first 5
Yo,
times.
wasn't he annoyed?
Come
Hell
on, Colt.
yeah.
Get your shit together.
Shout out to Thunder Rosa.
Yo.
Yo, she came out and made the crowd stand up
Yes.
for Melina, bro. Not to finally
Yes.
fucking say it.
Yes.
Right? Yo, and it was wonderful.
How about them
Hello,
wild
sass.
cards, yo?
And they're about to split up with fucking Marty Bell already, though?
Oh, you think so with that? I don't
Yeah,
see
I-
that.
It was
Yeah,
like
they were
touching.
kind of like.
Yo,
Ah,
shout out to
I hope not.
Shout out to Thunder Rosa for her feistiness.
yes.
Yo, where are your pants?
So sassy. Sassy.
No, my
Check out the
pants.
Thunder Rosa
are
episode potentially coming out next week.
Or whenever we decide to drop it. I mean,
Because
you know.
we make the rules. You follow.
Píntame.
We make the rules, you break them.
So we get to see Rock and Roll Express again. And what we can call a squash
Nice
match.
thing.
Estúpida.
But they displayed
We're
those
going through the
titles.
card. I don't
Nah,
go through
man,
the
the
card.
wild cards. The wild cards defeat the Dawsons. But yo, that's not the point here. The point is we have a new faction, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yo, Nick Aldis warned us about it. He said in the coming weeks you'll see a more developed faction. But I think they got them all in now. I think this is it.
So
you
who is
have
it?
Camille,
Woo!
the wild cards, and Nick Aldis.
But Camille, what she do?
She kissed
Scandalous.
Tomas.
Yo, so she left Nick Aldis aside. I completely lose all thoughts of me thinking Aldis and Camille were a thing behind the curtain.
But you knew that shit.
Right? I mean, but as
You
a fan, as
follow
a
them
casual
on
fan, you want
social
this is
media.
things you
Kayfabe,
believe.
kayfabe.
Kayfabe is still alive. So
Just because
now-
the game was fucking China doesn't mean that Nick Aldis gonna fuck Camille.
Hey,
Doesn't it though?
I mean, I guess you're right. But no, it's great. They acknowledge your on-screen relationship now, and it's a nice little faction, and it works. Hey, yo, shout out to Nick Aldis for doing dope promo this week. Actually, it was not trash. He spoke very well. He called out the fans when they were hollering, right?
Yeah.
And he inserted himself into the fucking TV title tournament. Said the champ wants to get another belt,
yes.
which I think is pretty cool.
He
Ricky
won't,
Starks going up against Kingston, who, by the way, likes to steal
Yo,
our pictures.
hey, Steve. Hey,
Eddie Kingston, yo, what's
Yo,
up,
what's
dog?
up? Yo, come shoot the shit,
Oh
bro.
my God.
Isn't he Puerto Rican?
hey,
Nah.
little meal.
The Bronx, though, holla,
All
shooting
right,
the ish.
So Tuesday was not just for
Because that would be an impact.
Yeah. Talk to him, because there was a very impactful tweet.
Well, if you're talking about impactful tweets, what you want to do is put on the screen.
All right. Keep your pants
She
on.
defeats Tennille Dashwood. Oh my God, Tennille.
You know who actually I saw a match from that it was pretty dope? It was Dagger, yo, versus
Yo,
TJP.
that match was dope.
That was a nice
Yo,
fucking
Daga-
match.
And
Dagger's
TJ's
nice.
boots.
Dagger's
Yo,
nice,
keep
man.
your pants
Hey.
on.
Shout out to
Jay-
Falaba.
Fala.
Bah.
Bah. That's our guy.
That chicken coming soon.
Ethan Page.
Before you
defeats
talk
Swan.
about Ethan Page, can we talk about the only thing, well, the main thing to watch an Impact?
Oh,
Going through the car.
RVD and his boo.
Katie
Bro.
Ford.
Honestly,
That shit is weird.
that shit is mad entertaining though. Like
It is entertaining, but it's getting kind of gross watching them make out. Because, like,
Yeah,
you know,
listen,
they
it's not
have that
acceptable.
Seth Rollins fucking Becky Lynch chemistry on screen.
How about Joey Ryan flipping AC Romero?
They were- So, I guess was
big ass dick.
was justice served now, or does Joey Ryan become untouchable now? Because
I'm just mad that he said he wasn't going to touch it. He touched it.
they did.
Is that what you're mad about? That's
I'm mad about?
Why
Stick to your
touches
word.
dick.
Stick to your word.
I'm mad about Tessa Blanchard selling in this.
Oh my God.
In this,
This
battle
bumblefuck
outside.
of an ending?
Nah, I'm not really mad at this. I think it ran too long. It was
yeah.
hard.
The
Like
brawl?
there was sometimes he would slam her on the walls and stuff, and she wouldn't like.
You talking about Tessa Blanchard and Sammy Callahan?
Yeah, Sammy.
I
Yeah,
mean,
at the end of the night.
they were outside. We were out there too, just a couple weeks ago.
All right.
Like, there's not much to sell.
But I think it's ran too long.
You know what I'm weirded out about this segment is that we talk about the fact that some people don't like intergender matches, right? Because of the way it looks, right? And for her right now, it has worked because it's been in the ring. Now, when you introduce this element and the way they used it, like, that's rough. Like, I was surprised that nobody that was driving through Queens that day and fucking came out in the car. Nobody came out the car.
No, and in the video you see one car stop, and
it
I
stopped
thought,
up at the window.
I don't know if
kept
that's
moving.
kayfabe or it was work, but
like I'm saying, like if you see a dude beating up a girl,
that's kind of
you know what I mean?
You kind of want to stop.
But I guess
there.
you see the refs. I guess you see the camera, right?
We don't even get one world star.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Word,
and so the camera got intimidated.
But I'm hyped for this. I'm definitely hooked. I want to see this match already.
It's just it was difficult to believe that Tessa was holding her own in this element.
Yeah, it was a little hard,
right? I don't know.
It was a little rough.
Just as hard as it was for me to believe that she beat Brian Cage.
But Sammy Callahan was beating the shit out of her.
That's why I'm saying it. The shit was a lot.
You know, it was a lot.
Era mucho.
Yo.
Chequear la nariz.
It was a lot. Shooting your load.
Whoa.
In the first match of the night.
Oh, beautiful segue, my friend. Because Wednesdays, it seemed like Wednesday was the day to be the day to put the best match on at first. And not only do we get All Elite Wrestling to do that, by starting off with the finale of the Tag Team Championships, we had also NXT start off with the NXT Championship match between the Prince.
You try driving and fucking it's already 8:01. The show's already started with the main
It's
event.
because you were late.
I mean, I don't know about that, you know. Not that we did that shit.
Timing is essential.
Yo,
who drinks and drives?
Get there faster. Listen, Lucha
wrong
Bros
with you, yo?
Ladies and
definitely
gentlemen,
defeated the Kenny
Uber.
Omega and Adam Page pairing, and it was a dope match. But how did we feel about the NXT Championship match? Cole versus Balor.
I was just happy that Johnny Gargano came out.
You said Jenny Craig?
Johnny Craig. What?
¿Qué es eso?
So
You fucked me up.
I had a feeling Finn needed to lose with not clean with some help.
some type of interference?
And
You mean
lo
that?
behold, salió el tigre.
Ese tigre que le gusta la lucha libre.
Yes, that guy.
Juan Lucha Libre.
This guy.
No,
Johnny.
Gargano.
Johnny
Johnny
Gargano.
Johnny Lucha.
Johnny Lucha.
Johnny Lucha, yo.
Johnny
Second
Gargano.
time he fucks it up for
Él
Prince.
es el primo de
Me
Guacho
cagué. Me
Chucha.
cagué.
Oh my
Me
god.
cagué.
So NXT was a little weak in the mid card for me this week.
Oh,
I
it was a
didn't
little
really-
weak?
I wasn't too thrilled. Except we saw Pete Dunne.
Was it as weak as Cameron Graham's gimmick?
The main event picked it up. You don't like it? I feel you. I'm not hooked yet. He hasn't hooked and sinking yet.
Listen, every week he's coming in with something new. First he was Crocodile Dundee, Clockwork Orange.
He got over Kushida though, so that's big, right?
I'm looking for my
honestly, I love
exit
him.
clause in my contract so I get the fuck off this show.
keep looking. Keep looking.
Listen,
I signed the prenup.
Hey,
Listen.
all I'm saying is we want best trio, bitch.
Hey.
So peace.
Hey.
All 3 inches of
Hard.
Hey.
Hey. So
Speaking of 3 inches,
hardware.
Travis Banks.
I can work with
new
that.
Hardware. Rhea Ripley defeats Shayna Baszler. First
We
off,
have a new
hardware.
nueva.
Yo, in the match
I'm breaking like that.
was an absolute banger. Yo, you are something
Ven,
special.
parque a tu caballo.
Hey.
Enrique's Frontier.
Enrique's Frontier hit us up for some
Located on
sponsorship.
Kennedy
Guarantee. I can guarantee very few things in life. I can guarantee
With no research.
one thing.
With no research.
No research.
No research.
There is not one. There are many.
Not
Holy
one research.
shit.
There's
Are
not
there
one research.
many podcasts out there. There is no other podcast
That claimed that Selena was Puerto Rican.
that. What?
Yo, did Walter Mercado
Where's
predict
my-
that?
Where's this
Yo.
exit clause in my contract?
Yo, I think that was a heel move right there, yo. That's a heel move right there.
Of course it was. Because
Ricky's
you know what?
Frontier. I'm not letting that go. Ricky's Frontier?
Yo, that shit don't exist anymore. I always drive by that shit.
And you know
Well,
what?
I
Who
just
goes
asked
with
him for
Ricky's
sponsorship.
And you know what never existed, folks? the horses that they put in the fucking commercial. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't understand.
not
They
true.
was never parked there.
Ladies,
They
understand
was
horses.
never parked there, yo.
Listen,
we
yo.
drove there to Newport Mall all the time, yo, through there, and they was never parked there.
Ladies and gentlemen, so you understand what we're talking about. Because, it's not fun to be listening and watching to these inside jokes and not get them, right?
Shout out to
The
Union
reality
City,
is
baby.
there was a steakhouse where we were growing up in Union City, an urban district. There are no farms around us, right?
Yo, JP, do me a favor.
And they had a ranch
Shut the fuck up.
fucking restaurant.
Yo,
Mute his mic. Mute his mic.
let's fucking go.
Mute his
He
mic.
knew it was a front,
This guy,
folks.
bro. Why?
How did it stay open?
That's what she
How did it
said.
stay open?
It didn't stay that open in 2019, I'll tell you that. A lot of things that did go down in 2019.
Yo, real quick. Did we talk about the Dark Order coming out after the tag match?
Of course
Nah,
we did.
y'all
No, we
motherfuckers
didn't.
skipped all of AEW.
Oh, we didn't even cover AEW.
Ricky
Come
Smith
on,
did.
Asshole.
Yo, my
You
fault.
motherfucker,
My fault.
yo.
So back to AEW.
You
So
tr-
AEW, Kenny
Piece of
Omega lost.
trash.
You and your blue chew.
Folks, so the reality is
Hey,
that
nah.
you've been detained. And we're
Randy,
still going.
shut the fuck up. Brandy Rhodes was
I will
dope.
fuck this shit up.
Hey,
You
Randy
will
Rhodes-
fuck this shit up.
Brandy Rhodes was dope.
Brandy Rhodes.
You lead with that.
What is it? The
Yeah.
Nightmare Collective.
The kind of nightmare collective.
Shout out to Friday after next.
Statlander.
next
We're all having nightmares collectively.
Yo,
But she
someone
got the alien
help.
chick, right?
Send help.
She got KS trying to come into the crew.
Yeah, but KS said N-O.
Yeah, but
So
that
we-
means yes in alien.
So
No,
this
that's-
build now, this story.
Oh,
that's
that's going to lead to some confusion because she got her ass kicked.
But you know what? That's part of the initiation. Because you know what? She had to fight Britt Baker.
She got a fucking heel to the eye, bro. Like Brandy.
Damn.
Sounds great.
But speaking about heel,
The putties.
The putties were released. Listen, Jungle Boy and
JP's on
Jericho,
drugs,
AEW champion, Chris Jericho. In a 10-minute match, could he last 10 minutes? He sure did.
Oh, man. Yo, it
Oh,
looked like that fucking Walls of Jericho.
you know
lasted
what
10
me and
minutes.
Jungle Boy have in common? That we can last more than 10 minutes.
Hey. And it seems like he lasted for 15
I hate
minutes.
it.
15. It was 15. I'm
Because
with
once
you.
it was a no draw, ladies and gentlemen.
A
Chris
no
Jericho,
draw?
It was a
a no
draw.
draw.
A no contest.
No draw.
It was a no
There were
draw.
no draws.
I have no draws on.
JP has no draws on.
The
No
reality
holds
is,
barred.
Chris Jericho,
No drawers hold.
not only did he demand to extend the match 5 more minutes, he also smacked the ref while he was at it.
No, fucking
No,
Roberts.
he smacked Justin
Roberts, the
Roberts.
announcer.
He's like,
Right?
give me 5 more minutes.
And
make it.
then you have Jungle Boy pinning him twice, getting to a 2.5, 2 or 3/4.
That doesn't count as a pin.
And then he's like, I'm out.
That doesn't count as one pin.
He's like, I'm out.
Yeah, I
I'm
loved it. Yo,
out.
JP, fucking
You're
Jericho
welcome.
broke the fuck out of there.
I
He's
told
like,
him
I'm
everything.
out.
No. And you know why we loved it? Because Chris Jericho is another 2-time award-winning podcast. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we tied Chris Jericho.
He
and
tied
Jericho.
us. You tied our.
They can't give you
Podcast.
motherfuckers nothing,
Nah, nothing.
bro. No
Not
nice
nothing.
thing.
Not
And
one
wait
nice
until
thing.
we see these
Not
fucking
one
men.
nice thing. Like there are nice things that happen to everybody. None of them happen here.
But you know the reality is,
No nice things have happened.
I
and
hate
they
you,
never
bro.
should happen.
What?
But speaking about nice things happening, how do we feel about the best of this year?
Oh,
How do we feel about the best of 2019 in pro wrestling
doing this
slash
right now? This is what we doing?
sports entertainment?
So what you're trying to tell me is that we're trying to be ahead of the game right now.
We're gonna talk about the whole year
The whole
because
In a nutshell.
year and nothing but the year.
because whatever's left of this month is all throwaway.
And the reality, folks, we've had a very interesting year.
Most definitely.
It has
Have
been
we?
a great year to be a wrestling fan.
And,
Not only has your favorite podcast, Heels, Pops, and Chair Shot, not only were we live at WrestleMania, because it was in MetLife Stadium, New Jersey, East Rutherford, holla.
shout out to
I'll
the
hop in and
rest of
skip
the
away.
But we have been
Yo,
covering
he has no sense of chronological
what is
order
the
whatsoever.
finest time period in wrestling thus far, ladies and
He
gentlemen.
has no calendar.
None
What are
whatsoever.
you talking about?
So what we're gonna do is right
What
now
are you talking about?
we're gonna talk about all of our
What are you
favorite
talking about,
moments.
Willis?
Yo,
So,
January.
how we doing this?
Chronologically?
matches, whatever.
Yeah, let's just go down. Let's just go down the calendar year. Let's start at the top in January.
I bet. So what happened? in January, yo?
AEW.
I can't.
That's it. Just that.
AEW was created. AEW was announced. AEW was a thing.
How did you feel, man, when you heard?
Se me mojó el calzón.
Hey, that means
I
yeah.
was gassed as hell,
man.
but I was worried.
You know what it felt
No,
like?
you just ate bad sushi then.
You know what it felt like? It felt like that new cute girl that
right.
entered the class. And you were like, "Oh, wait a minute!
The one with Adam's apple?
Oh no! Wait a minute! Stop!"
I ain't gonna lie, man.
It was exciting.
Yeah.
You like that one?
There was some hope. Adam's apple means hope.
And then when she stands next to you in the
Yo,
bathroom stall,
look. So,
Oh my god!
speaking of the man, Becky Lynch wins the Royal Rumble.
does that mean that she goes to the men's
Yo,
bathroom?
that Royal
shut
Rumble-
the fuck up.
the Women's Royal Rumble, right?
Listen, Women's Royal Rumble, first time ever.
Right.
Fantastic.
That was this year, right?
Monumental occasion. We had one of the HPC alumni in that Royal Rumble. Shout out to Vicky Guerrero.
Shout out to Vic.
Right.
Hey.
I
Check
think
out
she
the
was
shooting
number
range.
16 at the
Yes.
Rumble.
That's
right.
Number 1 in your
Don't
heart.
quote us. That's
Right.
rude.
Wasn't that last year?
Hey, don't quote that. That's rude.
Fuck it.
So-
She was still in the Rumble.
That's
Hey.
right. But we're speaking 2019.
Oh, HPZ.
Halftime Heat.
Hey.
Aleister Black had himself a match at Halftime Heat.
Yes.
I was excited just to know that they were going to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, if
This
you know what we're
was
talking
bad.
about.
We
I
needed something
decided
because
to
the halftime
have-
performance was ass.
The NXT decided to have a little banger in the halftime show of the fucking Super Bowl, and it was phenomenal.
Right in the middle of the Super Bowl. They used the same stadium. It was the same crowd. They just came
6-man
out.
tag. Just how they know just how to do it too.
Aleister
But
Black,
this one was good.
Ricochet,
This was-
Dream,
had some talent
defeat
in there, you know?
Cole, Gargano, and Ciampa.
Right.
Dope match. You know what else was fucking crazy?
What's that?
Matt Riddle debuting versus Cassius Ohno on TakeOver. In a
That was
7-second
Right.
match, yo.
7
And versus somebody
seconds.
like Cassius Ohno, bro.
4 for pants.
At the time, he was so hot.
It
Like,
was
he was
hot.
fucking...
It was great. That's why everybody popped. They fucking shit their pants.
Yeah, but they submarined him so hard.
They definitely did. So hard that he's in NXT UK.
I mean, hopefully he can do something over there.
He's-
NWA
It's
return.
been months.
Speaking of shitting your pants, yes.
Wow.
NWA.
Don't talk about the Rock and Roll Express like that.
Well, you're going to be talking about Jim Cornette like that because he also returned.
Oh, gran mierda.
Yo, Jim Cornette had a big year, man.
Yeah, and then he had bad ears.
Yo, did you hear on AEW Dark when
Joey Janela?
Yeah.
He made that joke
Yeah.
about the maple syrup.
Tell me
Yeah.
about the joke.
Who was he talking about?
He was talking
gonna get in
about
trouble right now.
he was talking about
Orange
Pac.
Cassidy?
Pac.
Oh, Pac.
Pac.
He goes, Pac is such a dangerous man. He could strap a bottle of maple syrup and drive across the great country of Canada.
Oh wow! You see how he said the joke and it wasn't racist.
Yo,
Ballsy.
he even made fun of himself because he's like, look, Pac is the type of guy that nobody will mess with at a Blink-182 concert.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was funny.
So I guess he's not talking about himself.
And then Vicky Guerrero, she sounded like she popped a couple of blue chews
So,
on AEW Dark.
Tía, no lo haga.
Hey, tú no eres mi tía, what's up?
Hey.
Tírale tu tía por WhatsApp.
Hey, 2020, you know what
Yo,
that means.
This coming year is
That's what she
very
said.
promising, and that's immediately.
that's always a goal for me.
In the next 2 years, in the next 2 weeks, we're gonna see Wrestle Kingdom. So that brings back memories, right? We had Okada defeat Jay White for the IWGP. This was
At the G1 Supercard.
yeah, this is
At
just,
MSG.
This was just them reassuring Okada that he's gonna hold it down now that Kenny's gone, right?
Right.
It's been him ever since, still,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, you know.
And we still are going up to Wrestle Kingdom this January.
Which hopefully Ibushi wins it.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Hopefully this is Ibushi's year.
Word.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, me and Victor Villain were at G1 Supercard.
Yes,
Thank you
you
very
were.
much.
Yeah, we
They
were.
were there asleep.
Yeah, in Japan.
But you
Yeah, I
know,
was
the
there
next
asleep.
two we're gonna talk about are definitely two of the best programs WWE has been able to put out, and we're talking, of course, of Kofi Kingston winning the WWE
No,
Championship at
But
WrestleMania.
there was
Which
a
we
lot
were
that
all
went.
there,
That, yeah, there was a lot that went into that day. All right, because
course.
WrestleMania.
Was a spectacle.
We don't talk WrestleMania. Let's talk WrestleMania.
The showcase.
We haven't discussed WrestleMania
since WrestleMania.
Since it's happened, yo.
You know, because there's still PTSD.
It was a long fucking night. Listen,
since those red lights.
How did you feel since you woke up, yo?
We woke up at like
what, this morning?
5 in the morning.
Y'all remember how y'all woke up that morning?
I woke up with the
hungover
flu.
as hell.
Not stressed as fuck at all.
I woke up with the flu, bro.
The flu. My God.
Yo, why did I forget about Mania, and why can I only think about the tailgate though?
Yeah, you know why? The blue chew that was in the blue juice.
That's why that shit kicked in at 6 o'clock.
WrestleMania is the showcase of the immortals, and the bad guys had to be immortalized. We had our first No Nice Things tailgate. The first pre-show of all pre-shows, the pre-game of all pre-games. We got lit, we got hyped, and it went down. And that's why I put Vic through a table with the help of my good friend right there, JP Savage, for talking all that shit.
I had a wig on. I had hair. I didn't know what came over me.
Oh, yes.
Look at that.
Oh,
you guessed
finally.
After 5 fucking minutes.
I'm saying that's a long time to keep that up there.
That's a larceny punishment.
That's awkward, yo. Why'd you do that?
But I mean, overall,
I
we had
committed,
fun,
bro.
man.
I
We chilled with
committed.
some fans. We met some new people, man. It was dope. It was a great experience.
And then WrestleMania.
Yes.
This
7 hours of commercial free football.
7.
I
It
mean,
was
my bad.
fucking 8 hours.
8 hours of nonstop wrestling.
And if
Yo,
you went
it was a work shift. Work shift.
If you went through public transportation, you were there till like 4 o'clock in the morning. You remember that?
And you got rained on.
Oh man.
Yo, I know some people, man, some friends of mine that had to be stuck in that rain, man.
Fuck 'em.
It's not fun, man. Yeah, not me.
Not me.
I mean,
But we got to see Kofi Kingston take the
I was
title.
7 years old. I
We
was
got
not
to
fucking
see
with that.
Becky Lynch
The
headline
man.
WrestleMania.
Headline.
It was
First time ever.
It was hard to be hype at that
And,
time.
oh,
though.
You know what else we saw
I was
that
dead.
weekend at TakeOver? Johnny freaking wrestling.
Yes.
Defeating Adam Cole
Yes.
in a 2 out of 3 falls.
I was there with you. I remember.
Yes, we were
phenomenal.
there.
Yes.
We were
Phenomenal.
there.
Congratulations.
Johnny Wrestling becoming the NXT champion.
Woohoo. He lost it after.
Shortly thereafter, we got Double or Nothing.
Ooh, that happened, yo. This
The
year?
whole
Yes.
pay-per-view was tremendous for wrestling.
Yes,
I
it
think
was.
probably the biggest moment in a long time. It was the biggest moment in wrestling up to that moment. Because
Right.
then everything thereafter was the biggest moment in wrestling
Yeah, pretty much.
thereafter, right?
It was the pay-per-view that made it legitimate, folks.
That was
Right.
it. They've arrived.
Could you
They're
imagine if they
here.
would have shat the fucking bed?
We
I'm
would
not gonna
be talking about it.
lie. I took everything with a grain of salt because of past experiences. The history told what happened with other companies. Man, they tried to do their thing, and the monster was too big. It was too. The machine was too
That's
much.
what she said.
And you
But
know,
it's Godzilla versus King Kong now,
this is
bro.
a different strategy. This is a different plan. This is different people behind this machine now.
And that card had bangers, bro.
You know.
And what else happened at
There's
Double or
money in
Nothing?
this-
I think
this
we got a debut at the end of the night, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, but you had Cody and Dusty, man, put on
Oh,
a
yeah,
classic
yeah. Don't disrespect.
potential match of the year candidate, just based on a story told in the ring,
That's
bro.
true.
You know what I mean?
All that blood.
Oh my God,
Jericho.
match.
brother.
Was
You
that
had-
a 1 on the Muda scale?
And
Jericho
then
being the champion, right? And John
Jericho.
Moxley debuting.
true '90s fashion.
Oh my God, the moment that popped the internet.
Broke it.
Should
for
we definitely
sure.
talk about his interview with Jericho? I mean, it's the reason why he got one of his, awards
No doubt.
at
No doubt.
the wrestling awards. You know what I mean? Respect.
Yo,
Next year we'll take it.
how
just
about
saying, come see me.
SummerSlam?
SummerSlam, it was hot.
Bray Wyatt debuts
That was a
the
long weekend.
Fiend.
Was that
up with
SummerSlam?
you, man?
That was SummerSlam?
That was SummerSlam, Papi.
We
Oh, because it was in
finally-
Canada.
That was it was
finally-
SummerSlam
It was in
at,
Los Angeles, Staples
Oh,
Center.
no,
it was in
Montreal.
Arizona.
Toronto.
Oh, Toronto.
Toronto.
Home of Drizzy Drake
Dave, you
Rogers.
traveled across the world right now.
Yo, what's going on?
It was somewhere, motherfucker. And then you had NXT finally be introduced as not the little leagues, minor leagues,
Not developmental.
right? We're talking now
Shame,
as
shame.
the third brand, and as the year went on, the main brand in the WWE product,
Green line.
because it's the only thing worth watching, folks. And if you don't understand that yet, keep watching.
What else did we get? We got SmackDown Live premiering on Fox.
We got Crown Jewel, guys.
What we got was the changing of the wrestling landscape.
Yo, Crown Jewel is like a hemorrhoid you don't talk about.
In 1 year, yeah.
Crown Jewel is a hemorrhoid you don't talk about.
In 1 year, it was like over the course of a couple of months.
Crown Jewel is the hemorrhoid you don't talk about, bro.
Shut the so we're not talking about it. Why do you keep talking about it?
Well, I make sure the people know.
Yo,
You know why? Well, unfortunately, we talk about Crown Jewel because that was the event that Bray Wyatt, as the Fiend, won the Universal Championship, defeating Seth Rollins.
So they don't think it.
I feel that.
NWA Power coming on. More wrestling. Yo, who just fucking conducted a spell?
I put a spell on you.
Is that Walter Mercado's ringtone?
Yo, what? He could call you? That's supernatural.
I put a spell on you.
Aquario.
And now,
Well, let's not forget the
we will
buffoonery.
remind you that ROH.
The buffoonery.
The what?
The buffoonery
How do you spell that?
that is SmackDown. Debuting
Buffoonery.
on Fox.
Okay.
I just
Right?
said that.
Because after the first one, none of them are worth watching.
You don't think so? They've done well. Not bad.
Yeah, they've been well?
Not terrible.
Yeah. You like your steaks well done.
They've
don't
done,
you?
they've done better
You like
than
your
Raw.
steaks well done,
They
right?
still done better than Raw, I think.
You know what else we
Oh,
got?
that's terrible.
You know what else we got
That's terrible.
this year?
So
We
it's
got
NXT medium rare.
It's like El Único. If you want to shout something.
You gotta pick out the
Wow,
roaches.
El
Wow.
Único, this
El
guy.
Único
Shout
que
out
te,
to- We're looking for sponsors.
el
It's the
único que te
250
da HPV. That's what it is.
Hey.
Yo, una
You
picazón
don't
en el
got
huevo.
virus.
Since we're talking letters.
If you want to catch an STD through your food,
Esa vaina te deja con una ardilla.
you know, that's just why they have urgent cares everywhere.
Yo, sí, yo.
Yeah,
Urgente que se me cae.
So
What'd you do, yo? Why'd you fuck everything up?
Because I think it's time for the heels of the week.
Oh, wow.
I think we need to.
Yo,
We didn't even get to December.
shout out to
What a
December,
month it
though.
has been.
Shout out,
PCO won the ROH
shout out to
championship.
PCO winning the
Yeah.
championship.
We didn't see the fucking complete collapse of ROH in the last couple of months.
Yeah, we
Fucking
definitely
like,
have.
they started the decade, at least the last 5 years, red hot.
Yo, I saw a picture
Yeah.
today. Somebody retweeted of ROH back in the day, how packed it used to be, and like what it is today. Like having trouble to sell seats, bro. That shit is terrible.
Yo, one thing, well, I have one comment about seats and ratings. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Right? I do not care. Not about what you just said, although generally whatever you say, I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
But
Fair.
specifically, like people who analyze ratings and seats, I don't care.
What if you're a booker?
I do.
I don't care.
But you know why
I want to watch wrestling.
Yeah, but
You
that's
know why-
Why
That's
can't we
what
just
the
be a
product-
fucking wrestling
that's what the
fan and
product-
enjoy the product?
You gotta realize that the product has to cater to
But
that.
why do we have shit stains out there taking pictures of half-empty arenas and posting them shits up
But the
on
problem
the
is,
internet?
Those
the
are the
problem
same
is-
motherfuckers that snitch tag when you fucking shout out Eddie Kingston and then they put Mad King and you're like, yo, we didn't shout you out. And then he blocks it.
Yo, but the reality is that
Fucking pricks.
the performances are going to be guided by the fan reaction. And when you don't have fans there, the performance is going to be shit.
It is
Right?
pretty whack. Yeah.
So if they're not popping, like NWA, the reality is the biggest criticism you can give it, we're talking about studio wrestling. So they got about 46 people there. And of course they fucking popping, right? But it guides the performances. That's what we enjoy. Full Sail. All we keep hearing about NXT, having that Full Sail crowd really makes the fucking difference. So this is why it's important. Because if you have nobody there, how is the talent motivated? Who are they going to put on a show for? When they roll out a senior citizen home to fill in seats, right? This is a problem. And it's a damn shame because it's a company with an amazing reputation. So many of the greats have come out of there. And this is what we're dealing with in the best time of wrestling.
Fuck.
And there's some talent in there that should be fucking glorified.
Yo, but
We need
who's
to do
right
better.
in this shit?
We need to do better.
It doesn't matter
We
who's
need
in the
to do
ring, yo. They
better.
like you said, they have the best talent in the world, but who's right in this shit? And why do they write the shit that they write?
Not Vince Russo. Shout out to the new episode.
Oh, Vince Russo talking mad shit. I don't understand why I'm not working for Vince McMahon.
We had a great relationship. We had the same name.
That's
Sounded
all
like a
of
heel.
it.
Speaking of heels of the week, Sami Callihan for his vicious promo on fucking Tessa, man.
Coming
Calling
after
her
her
No
out.
sound?
father.
No sound?
Yo.
Su papá.
Speaking of
The
that
heel of the week?
pasado, yo.
Yeah. Yo, like, is it true?
He's bad. That's fucked up. You don't.
That's
a
PC. I
lot.
forgot to use the soundboard. Yeah.
As we also mentioned, he kind of abused Tessa.
Yo, Diablo.
Wow. Excuse me. You need to rephrase that.
He kind of mishandled Tessa there, you know. He assaulted Tessa there, you know.
How about Enzo, yo?
He engaged in a work.
All right. We'll save you. Enzo dropping some dishes tonight.
Yo, he had that sauce, baby.
Moana?
No, he called Tamatanga Moana with pineapple.
He said some shit, man.
Yo, he was highly disrespectful.
Yo, he said some shit.
Yo,
Disrespectful,
Yo.
I don't give a fuck. I thought that shit was funny.
It was hilarious.
Damn, Enzo, he went hard.
He went hard. After he tells the kids, you know, let's take it easy. Enzo's our boy.
Yo,
Went
shout out to
in.
Enzo.
I love the retort. I love the back and
Well,
forth.
Otanga came back too with a pick saying he gonna choke a bitch and tagged him.
No.
Yo.
You know what the best part I love is that he said, yo, stop lowballing, right? And fucking telling people not to book me because we're going to find somebody that's going to want to see us fight against each other.
They gonna book both of them.
I
without
like
knowing
it. I
it's a
like
wrap.
it, bro. That's how we make money, yo. It's great business.
Yep.
You want to call me a bitch? Sure. Come over here, bitch.
Let's get it down in Jersey.
Damn.
What's up? Talk to these
Team
indies.
Enzo all day.
No doubt. Pop of the week, guys.
My pop of the week.
Marty fucking Scroll. There's only one.
Yeah.
Come
Even
on.
though I will say Rhea Ripley winning kind of got a
Oh,
little
yeah.
reaction.
Rhea Ripley winning.
Reaction out
Yeah.
of everybody. I don't know. It kind
That
of
shit was
got
a pop.
Ooh.
Even that NXT fan was in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, the whole fucking roster. The whole roster
The
came
whole
out to
roster
celebrate.
region.
They treated him like They treated her like Lex Luger and shit. And Macho Man. And Macho Man and
There was
shit.
kids crying, all that
You know
shit.
what I mean? It was great. It was pop. That was a pop. That was a pop. That was a pop.
And so,
Shout out to Royal Money.
and so did the
Wait,
sound.
what was it? What was it?
It was a pop.
So did the sound when the chair rocked Kairi Sane for the chair shot of the week. Literally. That shit said,
It was a monitor that
Pop
knocked her out.
placata. Toma
Yeah, you
coño.
dumb fuck. It
was
wasn't
a
a
monitor.
chair shot.
So
shout
what?
out to the chair shot that
But that's the chair shot
Eli
of the
Drake
week.
took to Eli Drake took to the neck.
Oof.
And he delivered an amazing promo on Power this week.
Yo,
Eddie
Yo,
Kingston's a
yo.
fucking heel.
Yo, I'm intrigued for that tournament right now, man.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope.
That's gonna be dope. But that's all the time we have for you folks
Pero
this
por
week.
qué?
Oh.
We don't give
Say
a
it
fuck
ain't
where you
so.
got your fix from.
Say it ain't so.
We know you got it, and you know you'll get us some nice shit for Christmas. We did that Secret Santa shit. Don't fuck
Ladies
with
and
us.
gentlemen, the reality is
Wow,
we
man.
are busy people
damn,
and we
I gotta
have
get a
lots
gift.
to do.
Yeah, man, what the
So what
fuck?
we're gonna do? We're feeling in the Christmas spirits, in the New Year's spirit. So
We
we're
gonna
gonna
fill it in,
give you
alright.
some gifts. You know those gifts that you're not gonna receive from everybody that you love. Well, you're not gonna receive them from us either. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna improve your life, and we're gonna give you an opportunity to listen to a couple of the news shooting the ish we've been working on.
No doubt.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have no idea what we have up our sleeves. Be
Yeah.
prepared.
I know what I have up
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah, but
Ooh.
JP's gonna be
I don't think
shitting
we
down
wanna
your
know what
chimney.
you have in yours,
Oh
bro.
my God.
Yo, if JP's
and I'm
on
gonna
your
Clorox
roof,
wipe that chimney.
Don't call 911. It's just JP.
if JP's on your roof, he's gonna shit down your chimney.
Call us an Uber. I'll
Merry
pick him up.
Christmas.
That ain't cold. That's caca, baby.
Feliz Navidad.
Dude, baby. Yo,
Feliz
please tell me-
Navidad.
Tell them what they can do on iTunes,
And
man.
guys, don't forget to
Feliz
rate and
Navidad.
review and give us those 5
Prospero
stars
año.
on
What?
Apple Podcasts.
Felicidad.
Should do what?
Check us out. And
I
don't
want to
forget,
wish you a Merry
JP,
Christmas.
I love
What
you.
the fuck? Oh,
And
man.
on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Date ese
Hit
botoncito
it.
just like I press your mom's
Tócala.
button.
Wow.
And we're
Oh,
on
my-
Stitcher,
We are.
iHeartRadio,
We are alright.
iTunes, SoundCloud,
Podbean.
Spotify,
We fucking everywhere,
Podbean.
baby.
We're in
We
Ecuador
we
and El
everywhere.
Universo.
We're not there yet. We're gonna bathe it though. 10 counts of 10, so see ya.
Feliz